Della, if I bring you into it just quickly, obviously, Straz is talking about the whole striker debacle. Where do you see that playing a role, or do you just think it's just preseason? We've seen them play like the whole of last season, where the whole team clicked and they were scoring goals for fun. Is it really a major key issue they need to address, or?
Um, it's an area they need to address, but to the point I made last week on the podcast, what strikers are actually out there?
Mm,
And I know fans will say it's not their place to go and find a striker. The striker's out there, but really and truly, if you go, if you ask fans, let me ask Strives as an Arsenal fan, what striker realistically do you think Arsenal could bring? I know you're going to say Isak, but when I'm saying realistically, let's be more realistic. I don't think that'll happen. But aside from Isak, who else is out there that Arsenal could potentially get?
Who else is out there that Arsenal could particularly get right now?
That you feel like, yeah, they'll move the needle. They'll
Nah, bro. There's no more strikers available, bro. Everyone's gone, bro. Like, literally, the only striker available on the market is Eddie Nketiah, and we've already got him, bro. So,
but so when you say everyone's gone, so where have they gone to?
where have they gone to?
so
You're
Osman, Tony, they're still at their clubs.
yeah, so
Yeah,
let's have
all
a
right. Well,
conversation.
yeah.
You want a
So,
striker, so let's have a realistic
so
conversation.
about who we could get in. I mean, for Osimhen, yeah. I'm not too excited about Osimhen just from watching him in the African Nations Cup, but I suppose he's available, and I can see
But let's say
why they
available
would.
that you and also you think will do well at Arsenal.
Yeah, so I was literally just about to, I think, thinking what he could do at Arsenal. In regards to the way that he plays, maybe crashing the box, I suppose, getting in there, power, a bit of pace, strength. I suppose we can get him into the team. Would he be an upgrade on Eddie Nketiah? I believe so. Um, but by how
And
much, I'm
so
not sure.
the question is, realistically, Arsenal can get these players, and
Yeah,
they'll make a difference to Arsenal. So you think
who
Arsenal can
make a
realistically get
can I
Arsenal?
tell you something? I think every striker makes a difference to Arsenal. We don't have a good striker in
But
our
actually,
team.
last week you said you wouldn't take full club, so it's not any cycle
No,
that comes to the club.
you asked me the other day would I take full club, but
Yeah, so the
as in
point is,
yesterday. But
yeah, exactly. So
it's
it's
not
not
like he
any
wouldn't
single
make a
striker.
difference. He would make a difference, bro. And Ketcher scored 5 goals.
Okay,
Jesus
no,
scored four
okay,
goals.
stay on track.
No, but
Yeah.
you're asking me a question. I'm giving you the answer, but you just don't like it. Ultimately, any striker would make a difference at Arsenal.
Okay, so
Would I take them? No,
then
probably I
don't
wouldn't
say
take.
that then.
No,
That's not my question. My question
no, but
is who can Arsenal realistically get signed
who would
and
make a
who will
difference
make
or
a
who I
difference to
would take?
Arsenal?
Because
Both.
you said don't mention Isak, but the guy I would take.
Okay,
So
stay up. No, I said realistically, who can Arsenal get? And I said let's take out Isak because I don't think Arsenal can get Isak. So realistically, who else can Arsenal get? You've mentioned Osimhen. Who else?
you can get Tony. Right now you could take who else is on the market right now? Maybe João Pedro. I'm seeing some murmurs that he's available. You could probably get him. Who else could you get? I mean, you could probably get. I reckon, realistically, a bid for one of the Real Madrid forwards should have been should have been
Hold
mission
on, we're talking about
mission objective.
strikers.
Yeah, but
Isn't that guy is a guy available as well? Is that how you
yeah,
say his name?
Gyökeres,
And Gyökeres, yeah, the Coventry striker. I'm not too keen on him either.
Sporting.
I just call him a Coventry
Yeah,
striker, but
yeah. I
yeah,
don't know why you do that rudeness, bro. He's banging goals, bro.
But
But
yeah, so I'm
but
not too
but
keen on
but
them. But ultimately, as much as I'm not too keen on these guys, it's purely not because I'm not keen on them because I don't think they would be better than what we've got. It's just they don't excite me. Just like Marino doesn't excite me, but I know that he will be decent. Like
Mm.
you get what I'm
Mm.
saying?
but
So the ones that were going to excite me in terms of raising our floor and could have had potential to go on to be something in maybe this season and the next season. Um, yeah, they used us in it. Like I went to elsewhere. Like Xerxes went to United. I liked the idea of him. Um, I know we spoke about that in the previous episodes. Sesko's decided to stay on. Obviously, after watching him in the Euros, I realized he probably wouldn't be the impact signing that I thought he'd be, but I still thought he'd be score more goals than our present strikers. In terms of what I would have done, is like I said, I would have thrown the bag at Isak. I think that is very much realistic. I don't know why Della keeps saying it isn't. I think any striker playing at a subpar club
so when you say realistic,
can be tempted
what does realistic mean? So you think,
that he would come to Arsenal. He
and
feels like there's
how much would Arsenal have to spend to get him?
I already said I would spend up to 150 million.
And do you think Arsenal have 150 million?
I'm not saying that that's how much it will take though. I don't think it will take that much though.
How much do you think it'll take? Let's try and be a bit more realistic in our conversations here.
I think you can get him for like 90 million, man.
So you think Arsenal can get for 90 million?
90, 100, yeah.
90, 100. So do you think Arsenal can actually spend 90, 100 million after spending 100 on Declan Rice last season?
I think they can.
Yeah, I think we can.
But do you think that means then who wants to
sell? You have to sell though.
Exactly.
One moment, yeah. So we've just sold ESR, which is 100% pure profit. That's 34 million. I don't know what that equates to in this PSR. The way the PSR do things. Eddie Nketiah, he may go, he may not go. I don't. Right now, it probably makes sense for him to stay because we legitimately cannot start the season with just 2 strikers. You know what I'm saying? So at the moment, if you are going to pay for Eddie Nketiah, pay the measly valuation that we've set of the 30 mil and the 35 mil. Stop trying to lowball us because we actually use Eddie Nketiah in our team. He plays at least a third of the minutes.
Do you think they're trying to sell him to fund this striker?
No, we don't. No. That's stupidity, if you ask me, because I don't get behind that notion because we've got probably one of the slimmest squads in the Premier League. You get what I'm saying?
So if you've got a slim squad, so let me just interject there, and we can try and wrap it up. So to bring someone like an Isaac or I only recognize strikers out there. Let's say Isaac or Osterman, they're going to go for around 100.
Or Tony's
still available, bro.
Yeah,
I'll take Tony.
Okay, if
take Tony.
if you'll be happy with Tony,
you may not, but
and it's not about me. I'm saying if you're happy with Tony, then it's a different conversation. But the person that you really, really, really want, I think you will settle for Tony.
Yeah,
just because he's there, but you don't really want him. You want someone like an Isaac or maybe an Oshman. Let's say Isaac.
Alvarez is also on the market. How can I forget?
Okay, so maybe potentially Alvarez.
How much is Alvarez? Was it 60?
Yeah,
I don't know, but if it's going to Arsenal, Man City are not selling it for cheap, and he's under contract.
Exactly.
So that's what I'm going to say. So realistically, a striker is going to go from 90 to 100. So if Arsenal spend 90 to 100 million on one player, are you happy with the fact that they won't spend another midfielder? Or a potential number 4. Because those are the sacrifices that they may have to make.
Okay, can I ask?
I'm not saying may have to make.
Okay,
I
but
didn't say they will. I said potentially.
Why do you believe?
Because do you think Arsenal made the money? Arsenal not like United. They're not like Man City
or Liverpool.
They just spent.
No, you lot are ranked lower than Liverpool in terms of your revenue still.
Irrelevant of that, but they just spent 100 million on
number eight, I think it was.
In recent seasons, bro.
No, MJ posted it the other day, bro, man. It's Real Madrid, Man United. You lot are like 8th or something like that.
But that's irrelevant. You man are moving off.
Yeah, sorry.
But the question is, Arsenal, they probably won't do it. Because since Arteta...
They can't do it. They can't do it.
I don't know. Since Arteta...
Don't do that because our owners are
talking broke ball.
No, our owners are very, very, very wealthy, bro. Like opulence isn't an issue for them. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So let's not do that, innit? And at the end of the day, we're a very well-run club. If we wanted to fund a striker like that, we can do that.
I think so. That's how our PSR works, though.
No. So I think technically you're still paying off the Rice deals and all the other deals, but I do think Arsenal are financially savvy enough to fund.
Arsenal had to get right this season because of what?
That's the last financial year. We're in a new year.
Yeah. So I think they are financially savvy enough.
Let's not talking about that last stuff because we can do that. And at the end
of the day, I'm saying if you say Arsenal are a well-run club, they're not. It's your club. You know your club better than me, and you know whether your club are capable of spending 100 million last year, then 100 million again. If you think they are, then hey, this is a pointless conversation. They are going to do it. But I think I'm a bit more realistic. I don't think it's going to happen. For that reason,
let's think about it. Let's think about it. So Calafiore, how much have we spent on him? Like just about 40 million. Let's just roughly, about 40 million.
Probably in installments as well.
And then Marino, how much is?
Arsenal need a midfielder. He's probably about 25, 30 mil.
All right, cool. So far we're at 70. We're still looking to bring in another maybe 2 players, maybe a forward player and maybe a winger if possible. We're not just gonna do scattergun approach though. We're not Chelsea in it. But what I'm trying to say, my issue is if we can do that, we're talking about 70 mil. We're probably gonna spend another 100 and.
On building your squad, because you've already said Arsenal have a squad, right?
We could probably spend about 150 mil doing a whole buying these players that allegedly, I'm saying the target and the priority should be striker.